scarlet roses. My name is Annette. Women like me are commonplace. For close to 4 years now, I have been leasing a room in the city. My days are so routine that they blend together. On the outside, I seem normal, but the inside, my soul resides another. She beats at the walls of my being and rips at my heart. Like something from a horror story, she rages to be set free. Children's voices drift in through the open windows as I slide into my blouse. The dying sun casts its orange glow upon my curtains, and a light breeze tenderly caresses me as if to remind me of its existence. Simon, tell me, what do you think? It is rather brilliant, is it not? The next section is the best part. Oh, how I love to write. Once I start, I find it impossible to set my pen down. Who was your inspiration for Annette? Is it someone I know? My dear Simon, she was inspired by none other than you, of course. Simone? Okay. You are the only woman that occupies my mind. Yet in spite of that, I know so little about you. You hold so much of yourself back from me. I have used my imagination to fill all the missing pieces. That is why, Simone. Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. You are also busy, are you not? Yes, that is true, but I need to know. Once this is published, will you... Do not speak it. I need some time to think. Now I must go. Oh, my sweet Simone. Whither thou goest thou? I love you so much with so much of my heart. Tomorrow may we look upon one another once more. Tomorrow. Working under Paxton is torture. Quite literally, one misstep and you wish you were never born. I can only hope the hound is killed soon. You talk too much. I honestly do not understand what whoever appointed you as a liaison was thinking. You have always made for such pleasant company. Now I need remind you of the blunder you made when trying to off Black. You hesitated. It will not happen again unless you move before your emotions take over. Thank you for your advice. So you do know how to be cordial. As for the target, we don't know what secrets he holds. Let not your knife waver. He could not remember something unsavory. Unless you forget, the organization is keeping tabs. They are expecting you to portray them. How this unfolds is up to you. You're not cut out for this job. I'm going to report you as soon as we finish. You're a tough one, Oilvert. Olivert? I don't know. Remember, one small mistake on your part, and the organization itself will be in ruins. Our superiors might favor you, but they do not look upon me nearly so fondly. Now what do you say we go for a walk? Pardon me, I'm in a hurry. Oilvert, ever sunshine and roses you are. Before you leave, answer me this. How confident are you in your ability to kill the hound? That's a ridiculous question, especially coming from you. You are nothing but a marionette on strings. You always find a way to insult me. That's not what I meant, but whatever. Matoya's Cave. To the west of Cerulia, halfway to the Eternal Thaux, rests Ellengum, the Burnt City. The Fourth Holy War ended here 93 years ago. The tome that lines our shelves, however, claim the battle finished 4 years prior to that. From the east marched Gulfree's men, 120,000 strong. And from the west came Polydix's men, who were 80,000 in number. This final battle brought the beautiful city of Ellengum to the ground in a single night. Shortly thereafter, the nobles set to work, spinning history in their favor, their fabrications rendered into 7 different languages and published in 13 nations. 'Tis naught but a tale that sings odes to heroes and praises the gods for their aid. With no history to learn from, humanity was doomed to repeat it. The same atrocities would be committed, only to be wiped from the memories of man. Over and over, the gods' names would be invoked to move the common people to do their bidding. Right. What do you think, Simone? This is unlike anything else I've ever written. I intend it for it to be my longest work to date. It shall span over 2,000 pages. I like the setting of this narrative so far. If you manage to finish this one, you might even get published. Oh, how I've longed to hear those words coming from your mouth. Why, they fill me with such joy that I no longer feel the need to continue with this particular piece. What shall I write next? Ah, but before that... Stop it, Pablo. Oh. So, he keeps, like, coming on to her. And she keeps telling him to fuck off. Interesting. Anyway. The displaced resided in the chapel of an abandoned town and would attack those who dared to venture too close. At times he would embark on long journeys, then return home for equal stretches of time. Children and adults alike gave him a large berth. The only time they would catch glimpses of him is when they saw his shadow skulk across the chapel's green pond. Only travelers dared venture closer. Rumor had it that the displaced was in possession of a vast treasure. Adventurers would come from faraway lands seeking to gain what he had, and locals would sneer. One fateful day, one of these men crossed swords with the displaced. The deranged man's head flew from his neck, spurting red blood. Locks were placed upon the cathedral shortly thereafter. From the depths of the catacomb, the displaced sapphire eyes glow. The displaced is a fascinating character, would you not agree? He is a skilled swordsman who is driven to madness throughout battle. He's a wild man. I can feel his madness through the text. He is nothing like you. Before I lost my memories, I suspect I was a very robust individual with a fire in my heart that burned brighter than the sun. Simone, trust me when I say I shall be your knight in shining armor. Why does he keep, like... Why are we essentially listening to the start of attempted, like, essay? I don't get it. And what's with all these older stories doing this shit, Paxton, where they like, repeat the same shit over and over and over? I hate that. It's more like poetry than novella. Anyway. So when will you end the Hound's life, Oliver? Paxton, what are you doing? We've been ordered to conduct all communications through Santir. You do realize there's a reason I chose to break protocol, do you not? While you are a capable spy, you are also a woman. Surely you're aware of the need to monitor the situation. Before he was struck with amnesia, he had the eyes of a beast with a beast. He had eyes with a bestial sensuality, not dissimilar to that of the displaced. Now, however, he is not but a hound, or more suitably, a pig. Are you satisfied? He has an important secret. We cannot kill him until we learn what he is hiding from us. However, the boss quickly grows impatient. Hurry and finish him. World of Beasts. This is an uninhabited island. At the king's bidding, I journeyed here alone. I am to observe the beasts that reside in this place and add them to the royal bestiary. Here, in a world of monsters, my life rests in the hands of the god of death. The 7th day of the month of Capricorn, fair weather. Today I received a letter from my sister. After reading it, I made my way to a stream. The well water was discolored. Along the way, I discovered a tree bearing red fruit. I plucked one and brought it to my lips. The moment I bit into it, I was filled with unspeakable bliss. And before my eyes appeared my first love. The fruit dissolved in my mouth, and I was so overwhelmed with peace I needed to lie down. What do you think, Simone? It's a diary-style novella. It's an insight into the horrors of day-to-day living and the loneliness that comes with it. Why does it say End Pablo? My interest is piqued. You might be able to remember what you've forgotten. Tell me who I am and what you want to know about me. Why do you show me such concern? Bro needs to stop getting on top of her. Are we gonna learn that it's her brother, and that's why she keeps fucking avoiding him? Is that the Oliver? A familiar voice stopped me in my tracks. It was Paxton, a man assigned to watch me. I heard you weren't in touch yesterday. Why is that? Santier was late. We're going to need to assign another liaison to me. I cannot continue taking the blame for his mistakes. Understood. I will report back as such. So what of the target? Nothing out of the ordinary. He continues to force me to listen to his poorly written stories. I grow tired of it. I see. It is not our intention to ignore your wishes, but the organization currently lacks members. We cannot continue to have someone as valuable as yourself monitoring just one individual. I hope you understand. We will take that into consideration. However, that is what you said last time. I can see the hesitation in your eyes. You are not committed to seeing this through. The organization has lost its confidence in you. However, the organization has made its decision. Oh. Did she die? Is he a serial killer? Before I could turn away, Paxton lodged a knife in my heart. Crimson blood seeped from the wound. I wanted to speak, but the words were not forthcoming. I could not breathe. My vision faded, and the last thing I saw was Paxton sneering over me. You'd best hope you are born far from this place in your next life. Perhaps the tropical islands to the south would be suitable. Those were the last words she heard. Well, Pablo, it looks like now you'll have all the time in the world to read me more of your nonsensical stories. As consciousness left her, all she could see was Pablo's face. She changed the name from Paxton to he changed the name from Paxton to Pablo. What do you think, Simone? I'm quite confident in the story's development. The story's development is quite interesting. I was just feeling so inspired. She didn't answer. She didn't answer. He killed her. I feel like that was probably not the right answer. The good ending. But that was interesting nonetheless. Like, I had a feeling that once you said it was based on her, the decisions we made in the book would reflect the real life. I just didn't expect him to be fucking crazy. Anyway, that did not take very long. So let us head to Zeltenia. Goltana's home. Oh, hey, Delita's here. Stair Hyrule.
Prayer in a church. Passing bold, Ramza.
Delita, I'm glad to see you well.
Oh, he did say we'd meet again.
I am a wanted man, so I shall ask it plain. Why has the High Confessor planted you amongst Goltana's men?
You took the risk to come to Zeltenia simply to ask me that?
No, but I mean, we're here anyway.
Well, I see no harm in telling you of my mission. The Black Lion, Duke Goltana, and his foremost commander, Count Orlando. I am to assassinate them.
Nah, I can't let you kill Sid.
Keep your voice down. Now, listen well. Groups such as the Corpse Brigade, ill-contented with the crown and the nobility, are in no short supply. The church merely fans rebellion's flame. The people tire of war, and their disdain for the crown waxes with each passing day. Of course, Goltana and Larg want to put down the rebellions at home, but they lack the troops to do so. To break the impasse, they seek to bring an end to the conflict, once and for all.
Then the church was behind these months of unrest. And even as we speak, the armies of both lions amass at Besselat.
Yep.
All proceeds precisely as you and yours have planned.
Yes. And it will not end as either lion hopes. Larg and Goltana will meet their deaths once battle has begun. Yet cut off one head and two more spring forth, so naturally their closest allies must die with them. Of the southern sky, Count Orlando, and of the northern, Lord Zalbarg, and Larg's right hand, Count Dystarg. Your brothers. With the leaders of each army gone, the fighting will cease, and those who remain will have no choice but to embrace the peace we offer.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Peace? Or surrender on the church's terms?
The people will proffer to the church the role of mediator with hands upraised, as will all the battle-weary soldiers. Moreover, the church will have the Zodiac Braves. Formed anew, they will serve as the High Confessor's loyal swords, a legend reborn to captivate the masses.
The Zodiac Braves reborn.
Of course, one thing yet stands between the church and the Orosite. The heretic, Ramza Beowulf.
That's fair. That is what is happening.
You've come to fetch the stones. How much do you know of their secret?
I've no interest in dusty old relics. There are any number of ways to capture the hearts of the people. Besides, I am no hound heeling at the church's skirts. I answer to no one but myself.
Meaning what?
Meaning I would not think twice of killing you, Ramza, should the hour come. But not this day. Though our methods be different, our goals are not.
Fair enough.
As long as they remain so, you are no enemy of mine.
Delita, you could come with me.
I
No.
cannot join you. She needs me. Far too much to leave her now.
Avelia.
One army has crowned a king, and the other a queen. But only one will rule. The one who outlives the other. The church itself favors neither, for what it desires is a pliant puppet whose strings the High Confessor will hold. And happily for them, both Orinus and Avelia are well suited to the role. It matters not who prevails.
That's fair.
Do you not use Avelia to fulfill your own ambitions?
Use her? That I cannot say. But of one thing I am certain.
And that is?
To save her life, I would gladly give my own.
I don't know if I believe that. But for now, we'll say we do.
Strange.
No. I understand only too well.
Anyway.
I address the heretic Ramza Beowulf. You are besieged. You will surrender yourself up to us at once.
I don't think I will.
Voice. Confessor Zalmor.
Outlying church. Oh, do I not get Sid yet? Man, I was hoping I'd get Sid here. I thought this was where I was. Maybe that's Bessilat. It might actually be Bessilat. I'm gonna throw you over here. I only get 4. So we aren't gonna have Leo in this fight, and that's okay. Or Beowulf. Why did I call him Leo? Oh, I do get 5. Okay, Beowulf gets to join me. Cool.
It's time.
You.
You are Delita Hyrule of the Black Ram Knights. What are you doing in the presence of a known heretic?
So this fight could be really, really fast if I wanted it to be.
Tell of it. In this at least, Ramza, it seems we must fight side by side.
Wait, Delita. They are no more than pawns in this game.
Doesn't matter.
They know nothing of the plot or the secret of the Orosite. They simply carry out their orders.
Doesn't matter.
Explain what has happened, they may well listen. We might avoid needless bloodshed.
Nope.
Hear your
They all
words,
die.
Ramza. These men shut their eyes to the injustice in the world and kill merely to preserve the church's virtue. Reasoning with their ilk is futile. Even you must see this. But very well. If you wish to throw yourself upon their mercy, I shall not stop you.
Kind of sounds like the opposite of at the very beginning when Delita saved Argath and we said fuck him. Anyway. Delita's gonna basically run this fight. That's my goal anyway. Can I chicken? I can chicken. We have made chicken. Alright, so you see how that guy's kind of like off to the side and shit? Doesn't matter. Lasers hit him. Again. It's actually kind of stupid. Anyway, I still need to hit things, so the chicken still gets hit. And dies. Can I leg shot you so that you don't go anywhere? What about an arm shot? No. Well, I will potion this thing then. Oh, he's gonna just fucking raise the dead. Ah, that's ass. I hate you. She hits hard. I really don't want her doing anything. Okay, so you see how this guy hit over here? Doesn't matter, got lasers. He stopped him. Good. Well, I'm sorry, Delita. I need you to not fuck this over for me. I have enough damage. Oh, well. I probably should have hit her. Let's do that. I broke her charm. Good. Alright, well. Delita. Hold on. He has no bravery, but he will not fall. He will not stop. Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I'm not gonna fuck with Construct 8 then. He doesn't really need to do anything. I don't need the levels right now. I will need the levels, but we can easily get the levels later. Anyway. Ramja's just going to keep leveling Bard. And then we are going to actually... since she doesn't have item, we're just going to hit him. Call it a day. And I'll let not Ramza. I will let Delita kill everything. It just makes sense since he's kind of just going at it anyway. Once Ramja's fast enough, we're gonna just speed up everybody and call it a day. Alright, well, I think next turn we'll just start speeding everybody. Makes the most sense. You broke... What did he break? If he broke my fucking weapon... I don't think he did. I think he broke my Gaia gear. But... Okay, he didn't break my fucking weapon. You're lucky. Because if you had broke my weapon, we would have restarted the fight, and we would have changed our tactics. Alright, rousing melody. Oh, I hit her. I didn't really need to, but I did. Ow. Alright, one of them's down. That's cool. It missed everybody. Fuck. The only one it sped up was the fucking damage dealer. I'll move you over here. Bitch, I needed you to not do that. Fuck off. Oh hey, they fucked themselves by going disbelief. So now they don't get magics. Ah, a shit ton of people just sped up. That's great. This is not really getting me good job points, but what it is doing... Why do you still have a leather cloak? A couple people got... there's a reason I'm doing this. Instead of doing shout and steal. It's just for a trophy. That's it. Because singing 5 times, I think, gives me a trophy. It might be 5 different songs, which I don't have. I don't know for sure. The wording is weird, so I'm not entirely sure. But after we get 5 songs that hit multiple targets, we are gonna... Which we've gotten 2 or 3 now. I think that was the 3rd song, so probably 2. You're gonna keep... Oh, I finally hit him. I wish this dude wouldn't run out like that. Missed a bunch. Oh no, I did hit him. Cool. Alright. So that would be 3. Assuming it's, you know, what we need. You healed the wrong person, bud. Ow. Alright, so that would have been 4. But it's over now. He's killing Zamor. The fight is over.
Commander,
Zalmor.
you realize what it is you do? This man is a notorious heretic, marked to be punished for his heinous deeds against the church. That you should abet this evildoer is utterly indefensible. You will most assuredly share his fate.
My choice is made. If it means I must slay each and every one of you, so be it.
That's fair.
Tremble with fear to mock the heavens so. To slay a man of the cloth is to wound this fair land's peace and turn your back on the natural order the Father has bestowed on us.
I don't know about all that, but, you know, whatever.
Peace? Surely you jest. You hide behind this peace only as it suits.
I just realized the problem. I don't know if Ramza got any JP for all those songs.
This peace you hail is a vile farce.
I think he did, but I'm not 100% on that either.
Gods to speak their names.
We ended up skipping the middle text and going straight to the end text, so we had to do both at the same time.
They feel your wrath.
Victory is yours. Got me an angel ring, and Construct was obviously the MVP. Construct was rolling people.
Where will you go now, Ramza? 2 errands brought me to Zeltenia. The first was to meet with you. The second is to speak with Count Orlando.
The man you're trying to kill.
For what purpose?
I mean to enlist his aid in exposing the church's intrigues.
How?
I have powerful evidence of the church's misdeeds, of the truth they have long kept secret.
The scriptures of Germanique.
I spoke with the Count's adopted son, Orin, not long past. He pledged their aid should I bring hard proof against the church. Orin was certain that his father, at least, would withdraw his troops and play no further part in the conflict.
Is that so?
Ah, hello.
It's all right. She's with me. Malond has provided several others to help me carry out my task. She is but one.
Help you? I was sent to keep watch on you.
And a fine job you're doing of it. She knows everything. My plans, all of it. Like me, she works for the church, but shares not the fanatical fervor of the Knights Templar. And like you, she longs to restore peace to Ivalice, even should your paths differ. Anything you can say to me, you can say to her.
You're the youngest son of House Baelv. Ramza, am I right? Childhood friend to Delita, and nefarious heretic.
I mean, I'm one of those things.
A pleasure.
I take it you did not come for idle chat.
I've received word. The northern sky moves.
They make for Besselat.
Count Orlando himself has departed for the same only just now.
We just missed him.
Duke Goltana will also strike forth, and with your Black Ram Knights, no less.
I'm afraid it's too late, Ramza. We cannot stop the 2 armies from joining battle now.
No, I won't give up yet. I can still convince the Count to avoid this needless bloodshed.
I might have known you'd say that. Then our paths part once again.
Be safe, Delita.
And you, Ramza.
You mean to let him go?
He acts as I expected he would.
Even your friends are only pieces to be played.
Mind your words. You know not what you say.
Such outbursts ill become you.
Haven't you somewhere else to be?
Well, Zeltenia gives us not what we seek. So now we must head to the fucking Fortress of Besselat. But let's see if we actually got any fucking... I got 900. It's not terrible. I'll drop 700 on Face Surge. I should have got Fly. And then we'll get Sarah's Song and Life's Anthem. Okay. That's what? 900? Yeah, 900. That puts us at 2,800 left. And then our... Oh, wait. I only have 100 points a night. Never mind. Our Templar finished off Templar. So we can move him to night as well. To learn some nightly shit. We're going to keep Spellblade on him, though. And JP Boost, which I forgot. Oh, no. Actually, no. I don't want JP Boost. No. Yeah, I do. What the fuck is that shit? I thought that was his mana thing. I don't know what his mana thing comes from. It must be class specific. We're going to put the battle boots on him for now. But yeah. We now have more shit to buy and do. Oh, we have the Hermes shoes now. We're going to still use the Germanist shoes for now. But the Hermes shoes are really nice. Because those increase our speed by 1. Which does help a little bit. And then we'll buy shit and we'll work on our Zeltenia errands. So I need a ninja.
What is it?
I need a ninja.
Very good.
I need a geomancer.
Please.
And I need an orator. I don't really care who they are, I just need them.
If you're sure.
Alright, so
Welcome. You're interested then?
this one is the geomancer, so we're just gonna throw these guys in here.
Anyone you
And we're gonna go.
gonna come back soon?
2, 4, 6. Fuck you.
Good day to you.
All right.
You're interested on errands, right then.
I bring glad tidings.
The Rana Strait, located between Ivalice and the Romandan Peninsula, is infamous for its treacherous waters. The Enterprise is one of many ships that the Strait has claimed. Judging from the vessel's extravagant design, it is like as not belong to a noble, but there are no records of its ownership and no hint as to why the information was covered up.
We poured up. Oh, yes.
We also found Meza's musings.
A rare cure.
Fuck, I don't... A fictional work depicting the life of the savior Mesa. The book is badly damaged with only the introduction remaining legible.
Fine treasure you. I'd consider that.
I don't want to read anymore. Zero strikes is the ninja. So, 8 days, let's go.
Need anything, thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna go back to Zeltenia.
Welcome. That's errands,
Alright.
right then.
'Tis with pride that I
Zero struck again. This time his target was Baron Barthundra, an art dealer rumored to sell stolen works. Unbeknownst to the Baron, Zero had been hired as an assistant at his gallery, allowing the Master Thief to pilfer paintings, coin, and other valuables undetected. We were able to catch him in the act, but he quickly disappeared, leaving behind a rare treasure and documents pertaining to the Baron's crimes. We apprehended the Baron and gave him up to the authorities, claiming the treasure as our reward.
'twas a satisfying. Oh, yes.
We also got the Black Cat, the figurine of a black cat that has eyes of lapis lazuli and claws inlaid with diamonds. A piece of considerable antiquity, it is highly sought after amongst collectors.
I'd consider that.
Alright. Nightwalker is our order one, so that works out. 12 days here.
Very well. Will that be? Thank you.
And we have a new errand after the zero one, but it is not here at Zeltenia. Fuck you. Tavern.
That's the spirit. You've some news
Alright, well. We followed up on reports of a strange figure seen prowling the streets of Zeltenia. We soon spied our quarry illuminated in the moon's pale light, but as we followed him, our surroundings suddenly seemed unfamiliar. The figure was none other than the legendary phantom known as the Black Cape, and it had trapped us within an umbral prison. However, our faith and bravery allowed us to break free and defeat the Shade. The people of Zeltenia may rest easy now. Oh, that was just reward money. Okay, so we still have a ninja, which is good because we need it for the last 2 errands we can do. One is here. 0 returns. 8 days. Alright, so 4, 8. Perfect. Alright. 0 returned for another robbery, this time targeting Marquis Barfrost, whose vast art collection contained many pieces of undocumented origin. Given Zero's history, we placed tight watch on the Marquis's personal gallery. Despite our best preparations, Zero gained access to the Marquis's estate in the guise of a gardener and escaped with the paintings and coin. Before vanishing into the night, he left behind a rare treasure and compelling evidence of the Marquis's misdeeds. We apprehended the Marquis and gave him up to the authorities, claiming the treasure as a reward. Got the Hanya mask. A mask fashioned in the visage of a race of giant demons that ruled over a foreign land in ages past. These vicious creatures were described as a manifestation of human hatred. Alright. We'll have one more to do, and it is up in Egros. Nah, I'm good on that. You can fuck off. 0 strikes again. Alright, 8 days. Alright. 0 strikes again. Let's talk to him and get it done. 0 struck once again, this time against Count Bardeth, an influential figure in the art world. The Count kept his fine collection tightly guarded, but 0 nevertheless gained access to the estate in the guise of a cook. Though nothing of value was apparently stolen, 0 left his calling card all the same, documents showing that the Count had hidden an item of great historical importance within his collection, along with a rare treasure. We apprehended the Count and gave him up to the authorities, claiming the treasures as a reward. We also got the Tarot of Benstat. Tarot cards hand-painted by Benstat, a well-known artist. It is the only deck of its kind and was stolen from Lazalia's National Museum of Art some years ago. We hit Treasure Hunter level 7. I don't know what that means for us, but we have it. Let's head to Brevenia. And then we gotta clean up our fucking... Look at this shit. Goodbye, Chocobos. We are creating an apocalypse. We're just releasing all of these birds onto the wild. And overpopulating. Molstaber. Myrene, Ajapan, and Talos. Talos. I wanted to say Talos so bad, but no, it's not Talos. Oh shit, we have updated shit. So, we were here, now we're here. We're all heading to Bessalat. We have our events, they're all updated. Oh, wait, hold on. And then we have the encyclopedia. Valmafra Lenand, the Church of Glabados. Once Delita had infiltrated Duke Altana's army, this young mage was sent by the church to assist him. But like Delita, her faith in the church is superficial at best. She simply feigns loyalty to pursue her own ambitions. Delita has a great deal of trust in her, however, and they often work together. However, when he levied such executions in Ramza, he was slain as he attempted to enforce his ruling. No one else is updated. Nothing else here. And I don't think I got anything else here, so... Yay, we are updated. It is break time. That's why I was trying to read faster. Mostly worked out. Okay. A nice clean cut.